This is your PSA that next time you're at the grocery store and you see figs, make sure you grab a box. They're only in season for a couple weeks in the fall, and then you're not gonna find them again until next year. It's not like blueberries where you can kind of get them all year round, but they just taste better when they're in season. These are a specialty item, but they're still super affordable. They're juicy, you can eat the skin, and they require very little preparation. I'm gonna show you a super simple appetizer where all you have to do is slice the figs, add 2 more ingredients and some seasonings, and you are good to go. It is absolutely gorgeous. Your friends are gonna love it, and it tastes divine. Once you've taken the stem off of each fig, cut them in halves or quarters depending on how big they are. They should be nice and juicy on the inside, then evenly scatter them around your platter. Now that we have our platter of quartered figs, we're gonna add some burrata to it. If you're not familiar with burrata, it is all the craze these days because it is so delicious. I usually buy mine at Trader Joe's because it's the most affordable place to buy it. And basically it's fresh mozzarella cheese, and on the inside is a mixture of stracciatella and clotted cream. So it makes for a really creamy interior. And we're just gonna shred it up and kind of blob it around the platter so that as we eat it, we can get a little bite of everything in one forkful. Lastly, we're gonna take some strips of prosciutto and just kind of fill in the gaps in between the figs and the burrata cheese. And the salty prosciutto is gonna add a really nice complement to the creamy burrata, the sweet fig, so you get that like all the different flavors and textures. Last up, to finish it all off and bring it all together, we are gonna add a generous pinch of sea salt. I like to use the Maldon sea salt. You can find it on Amazon. Some fresh cracked black pepper, and a generous drizzle of good quality olive oil, whatever the best you have is. I'm using this Brightland olive oil. Graza works great. It's just kind of up to whatever you have on hand. And this is especially going to help flavor the burrata, which doesn't have a lot of flavor on its own. It's just got great creamy texture. And there you have it. This dish is already so beautiful on its own. You could totally just leave it like this and it is stunning. But in order to take it up to the next level, I use some of my microgreens that I grow at home. If you want to know how I do this, leave me a comment below and I'll make a video on the whole process of how I keep these growing in my kitchen all year round. I'm gonna add a little sprinkle of these because there's so much pink in this dish already between the figs and the prosciutto, and I feel like green is a really nice complementary color. Just a little scattering just really makes it pop. The other thing I always do, if you've been with me for a while, you know that this is my like toxic trait. I add edible flowers to everything. So these are definitely extra, but I have them in my garden. These are violas. You can use pansies, marigolds. I have some borage that I grow, and I just think they're so beautiful, and they're gonna add that, just that level that people are gonna be like, wow, this dish is absolutely stunning. So if you have them, use them, but if not, you can totally skip it too. This might be the most beautiful dish I've ever made, and I hope you give it a try. Fig season is so short. Make sure you grab some next time you see them at the store. This is how you want to celebrate it. Simple ingredients, no cooking required, and you end up with the most beautiful appetizer. Make sure you subscribe for more simple seasonal recipes.